Good day, everybody. How you guys doing? You guys doing amazingly amazing? I hope that everybody's doing amazingly. Why is my Twitch thingy flashing? Jesus Christ! What's wrong with it? Oh God! It seems like I shouldn't have updated my thing to OBS 31.1.1. Now, whenever I talk, this thing just goes berserk. Oh, that sucks. What do I do? Well, I mean, that thing is gonna be just, you know, going on and about whenever I talk. That's kind of annoying. I don't know why that, you know, works like that, but, you know, it does. Apologies for that. How you guys doing? Other than that, how's everybody doing? I hope that everybody is doing good. I'm doing really good as well. I'm having a sandwich of burger meat. And it's really delish. Just some cheese, burger meat, some mayo, and a lot of stuff that I already ate. Because everything spills whenever you're like eating something that's really packed between two pieces of bread. So I already ate everything and anything, except for the actual sandwich. Oh my god! But you know, it'd be like that. Where is this thing? I'm not so sure why this thing is, you know, having a funky wonky labels. No, that's not it. Events. Yes. Why is this thing there we go. No, it doesn't do it, but I don't know why it's disappearing. I don't know. I guess I'll just, you know, not have the thing scale with the thing. And also another thing that I'm not seeing popping up is the effect of the thingy, you know. Whenever I speak, supposedly the clock should, you know, light up and whatever. I don't know. Maybe that will also break whenever I'm gonna be doing anything or anything. Although, do I even have any filters in that thing? No, not in this thing. Maybe it'll, you know, break on the next screen. I don't know. I didn't really test the new version of OBS before I updated it, which is a very bad thing to do. Like, if things are working, don't update because things may not work. But now we know. But yeah, right now I'm also hydrating. Yeah, I have some water, but I also have some coffee. Yeah? So right now we're gonna be to go and check out some Reminiscible Gaiden, because I do believe that we are really close to the end of the game, and you know, it's just a matter of me not going on and about and doing, you know, whatever I do, and exploring things that I've already explored. Another thing that I may be doing in the last 166, I love this song, but yeah, one thing that I may be doing would be checking out the map thingy, so that I can be like, did I miss anything important in this room? And that way I can be like, maybe I didn't. So let me just roam around for like half an hour without doing anything of progress. But I don't know. I may do that. I may not do that. I actually am not so sure if I should. But I'm gonna have it on standby, just if anything. It is really cool that somebody took the time to actually like map the map and make it interactable, and being like, if you hover your cursor, you can see what's in the room. You can see the zombies, the items, the anything and everything. And then also another thing that I didn't notice until, you know, something happened, until the right time came, is the fact that some items won't spawn until they need to spawn. For example, I did explore the lower part of the submarine. Well, not the submarine, the boat. And nothing was spawning, like no enemies, no items, just a few key items, I believe, and that was it. Maybe it was a case of me not actually, like, you know, not looking things through, but yeah, I do believe that some things don't spawn until it is like the right section of the game. So I in some ways I did sequence break the game, not in a very, you know, a very results yelling way, to call it somehow, but yeah, I did kind of sequence break the game, which, I mean, I guess it's not so much of a sequence break, but you know what I mean. I was in places I wasn't supposed to be yet, and that was basically it. But yeah, everything is going just fine, as people often say. Is she dead? I love the song. One thing I've seen that has become really popular these days has been the Uma Musume Pretty Derby game. I don't know if it was because, you know, it was ported to like PC. Maybe it already was on PC. I don't know. But a lot of people have been really into the game. How long has the game been out? It seems like it is a very recent thing, but I don't know how long the game has existed. At least on PC, maybe it was a pretty recent thing. But I've been thinking about watching the anime. I like the concept of, you know, the absurdity of wow, horses become anime kawaii, and they have normal lives and they run. They live to run and they run to live, essentially. Do not go to the Elmer glue factory, And I don't know, I feel like that's really cool. So I may not play the game, but I may watch the anime. I feel compelled to watch the anime because it does feel like a very, very, very funky, very silly anime. Like, you know, horses, you know, horses, And, you know, I like horses, Horses are cool, They are majestic, So I may watch the anime. Maybe not play the game, but I may watch the anime. Plus, I like the fact that it is also a one of those longer animes, because it's been, you know, Uma Musume has been a thing since 2016. And, you know, I like my generational anime, So I may watch it because of that as well. I did the same for I did the same for Hidamari Sketch, which is also another anime that I fully recommend to you guys. And another one that I watched was that was generational. Well, not I say generational because it spans in various seasons. But I feel like the longest that I've watched have been either Hidamari Sketch or Aria, or Area as people often call it. Aria or it's not Aria, Aqua. I don't believe. No, Aqua was the original name for the manga, and then there's Aria, then Aria the Incantazione or whatever, maybe the name. But yeah, those are two animes that I do remember enjoying quite a lot, even though it was, they had a ton of seasons. And I recommend you guys both of them. Man, the sandwich is really good. Another thing that I forgot to check out has been if the YouTube chat actually works. Because it has happened before that somebody has spoken or chatted on YouTube, and the messages didn't come through until like an hour later. And that sucks. So let me indulge myself and check out if the thing actually like works there. Hold on. Let me put a dot. There we go. I have put a dot on the thing. There we go. Oh, that's my secondary channel, yeah. So if you guys don't know, I also make music, and that is my music channel, So if you guys wanna check it out, that is my channel. But now we know, the thing actually works, Yippee! Another thing that I forgot to check if I actually put the thing of the oh, I'm going live on YouTube. Yes, I did. Also, speaking about things and cool things, I did post a YouTube video of my full playthrough of Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut DualShock version, the one with the funky trumpets, So if you guys want to watch it, then there it is. You can enjoy it to its fullest. And I'm gonna definitely be uploading more compilations of my playthroughs, because I do like the idea of having a longer version that people can binge watch. Not a lot of people like the playlist format, and also the playlist format is like the uncut version, like uncut. So I'm gonna actually like take the time to like cut bits of me going BRB or things that may take a lot of time away from the gameplay. I may not feel yet up to the task to like actually do like funny edits like everybody does. Maybe later, maybe someday, but not today. But yeah, that's the thing that I may do someday. But for now, I'm gonna stick to the compilations of my full playthroughs. And maybe someday I will even do like the retrospective of this, or the analysis of this, or why this game matters, or whatever. But I'm not gonna do like 20-minute essays, like an hour-long essays. I'm gonna try to stick I'm gonna try to stick to a 10 minutes max, maybe. 10 minutes seems like a healthy duration for like a video. Maybe even less, but I don't know. I'll see what I can do whenever I actually get the strength to actually do a video like that. The sandwich is really cool. Anyways, let's start the playthrough now, because I wanna finish the game in this stream, now that it is Wednesday. So let's give it a go. Speaking about giving it a go, I have not taken the actions, didn't I? Yeah, I actually gotta remember that I gotta that I gotta run, well, not run, that I gotta close MSI Afterburner so that OBS can, you know, get the game. Although I feel like that's been a thing that's been fixed since quite a while, so I don't know. I may even not need MSI Afterburner closed so that I can actually, like, you know, so that OBS can actually detect the game. Also, I love the song. I don't remember the song that's being quoted in this part of the game. I believe it's something under the moonlight something. It's not Moonlight Sonata, but it's something under the moonlight. Under the moonlight. Under the moonlight. Yes. It's a maybe it is under the moonlight. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys to, you know, as homework. Anyways, let's start the game. Anyways, here we have the Resident Evil Gaiden. Let me bring the volume up so that everybody can enjoy the soundtrack. Game Boy. Geek Boy. Ooh, spooky, yeah. The Exorcist. Oh yeah, another thing, now that I said Geek Boy, I don't know if you guys know about the anime called what was it called? Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. That anime is getting a second season. That is a name for an anime, I know, but you know. Also, it seems like we don't have any kind of audio. That sucks. Hold on. Let me bring it up for you guys. Properties. Let me bring the properties. Yeah. Properties. Gotta get the properties. Also, I'm using the Gambate thingy. Should I use Gambate? Should I not use MGBA? I don't know. I really don't know which one I should be using now. Which one was I using? I guess it doesn't really matter. It seems like I was using MGBA, so I guess I'm gonna use that. I don't know. Let's see. Resident Evil Gaiden MGBA. Sure, why not? If anything silly happens, then I'm just gonna bring that up. Bim, bidim, bim, didim. There we come. Now we should have audio, And we have audio, Oh, I believe I now know why I chose Gambat instead of MGBA. It's because of the you know, the sound that goes on. I'm sorry, everybody. There we go. Now we have a cleaner audio like this. Let me bring it up a little bit for you guys. Gotta get those jams. So yeah, we are really close to the end of Resident Evil Gaiden now. Did I apply the thing? Yeah, I know that I'm doing a lot of stuff, but I don't know if the thing actually like work. So I'm using a shader over here. Handheld. Here we go. That makes this thing actually like HDR kind of deal. So this is how it looks like with, you know, with the HDR thing, and this is how it looks like without it. It is a very small difference of, you know, things, but I like how it looks. It is more noticeable here. Look how the red looks a little bit like, you know, dim, and look how vibrant it looks like. So yeah, what were we doing last time? Let me just continue. So yeah, there we go. So here we are again. Oh, I now remember the situation in which we were. So we are in a very bad spot because there's really not much to do here, and I have Distinguisher in the data disk, but I don't really have anything else. And I don't have that much ammunition. I definitely should save the rocket launcher for later. If I let this girl go into combat, she's gonna die. So we're really in a bad spot. That's really that's not good. And enemies are really strong in this this part of the game. So any kind of bad movement, any kind of bad thing that I may happen to do, she's gonna die. So here we are. I cannot use anything at all. If anything, I may need to use the data disk, but I already have it. I hope that I didn't sequence break the game so bad that it, you know, it actually glitched or something. So let me go and unextinguish the flame there of death. Oh, this wasn't this thing, right? So I do gotta go to the 3rd floor, maybe? Where exactly am I? That is not the right button. I'm on the 4F, which shouldn't be the place I should be at, I believe. But then again, that's not something that I know. Or that I should know. Maybe the 2nd floor would be it. I love this version. It is very. Gee, I hope there's no zombies over here. I feel like I've already been here, but then again, I really don't know. Yeah, there's nothing else to do in here. It's only a matter of doing the, you know, the fire extinguishing. Even though there's a fire extinguisher over here. Was this really the place? I really am not so sure. Maybe it was the first floor. No, it wasn't here. I've already been here. Where were the flames coming from? Oh, this is the one that actually, like, hurts the ears. I'm not gonna go there. Because if I go here, I can no problem go the other way. So what's the point of the fire extinguisher then? Let me go and change the music as soon as possible. There we go. Maybe I should check out the other one. So far, that's the one that's like the most mysterious version of the song. I like how it goes slow and then fast, slow and fast. So not here. Where exactly were the flames coming from? I have no clue. I might as well be lost in this game. Also, I hope that the tyrant is not like lurking around, because that would be bad. So where is it that I gotta go? I remember that the thingy does tell you. I gotta go to the 1st floor. Well, let's go there and hopefully not die a miserable death. What is a man? Moguze. 2nd floor. I'm starting to feel like the disc thingy may be optional, but man, I really don't know. Maybe I should arrive from the other elevator. I feel like the thingy should be over here. Okay, I'm gonna risk my life. Ow. Well, there I go. At least I'm gonna try to escape. Hopefully Lucia don't Oh, she died, eh? Well, that's amazing, eh? Yeah, I'm not in any condition to actually like receive any more things. I don't know if I'm gonna get, you know, killed, eh? Or anything, eh? So if anything, I should heal Leon, eh? So here we go, eh? That should do it. Okay, now she needs a green herb. She actually didn't need a lot of health, eh? So that kinda sucks. But at least now she withstands a full blow, eh? I believe, eh? She has a titanium thingy, but she may need a diamond in order to like at least withstand one thing, eh? Man, oh man, I don't know, eh? Ow, eh? I'm going under the impression that maybe... Ow, eh? Maybe the fire comes from here, eh? And the fire does not, eh? Well, that sucks. I'm not gonna sabotage myself, though. Let's do that again, eh? Although, one may say that... Oh, the game's... Ooh, that's bad, eh? Ow, eh? So I'm in a really bad spot now. Okay, die, Liam, because I do need to hopefully not die again, eh? Could you like... Thank you, eh? There we go. Yeah, I may need to... Yeah, there we go. That is even better, eh? Okay, now that we have that thing, eh? Set up. Question of the day. Do I have my... Yeah, I have my stuff. Okay. Okay, let's go to the floor above so that we can change elevators. And that way we can have a little bit of an advantage going to the first floor. Eh? I mean, that way we can avoid the others on Bumble. Eh? So here we are. Eh? Now, where does the thing go? Goes over here. I just hope that this guy just won't, you know, do anything, eh? There we go. I may need to use the yellow herb. Lucia can be out of combat for now. Man, I keep mistaking one button for the other. There we go. Yippee! Okay, so we are really close here. M4. Here we go. Let me shoot the fire. I don't think I'm missing anything else in here, so I'm just gonna do this. What do you mean can't use? Great! That fire extinguisher has put out all the flames. Now we can get through to the data control room to switch on the sprinkle system. Well, if you say so. I don't know if there's any more enemies around. I'm glad that there's no more enemies around. Eh? I remember that well, I mean, I killed them. Eh? That's why there's no more enemies around. Eh? Silly Billy me. Silly Billy me. Silly Billy, silly Billy, silly Billy me. But I also killed the ones over here. I may have. Actually, I believe I did. This is where you get the rocket launcher. This enemy may have something, but I don't know if I should. Maybe I should, maybe I won't. If anything, let me do this. I don't know how good of an idea this may be, eh? But let's check this out. Okay, get closer. Oh, come on, I keep mistaking the same thing, eh? Yeah, just kill me now, eh? It's best if it doesn't now, because... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Since the game is being really silly, eh? No, I don't wanna do the thing, eh? Shader presses 2, yeah, that should be good. Since the game is being really silly-billy with me, and I'm being really silly-billy with the game, eh? Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me switch off the select button for the start button and the select button for the select button, because it is really intuitive if I open my inventory with the start button and you know, the map with the select button like that. I know that in real life you cannot do that, but you know. So one thing that I've learned by watching somebody else play, why are you so close to me? You better kill me. Okay? There we go. I better do that from a distance. Yeah, one thing that I learned from watching somebody else play was the fact that if a zombie has a red marker like this, then it's better for me to, well, there I go again. He doesn't get close enough, so I cannot really slash him. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. So my knife is really, oh, well, what do you have? Is it even worth it? It is kind of worth it, but not that worth it, eh? So what should I do? I'm just gonna play with the cards that were dealt to me. At least I now have some bullets. So here, you get this. Beep 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 beep. So hopefully everything will be alright. So here we are. Eh? I really don't have any much ammunition. I've got the sprinkler system working according to this computer. There are an emergency fire. There and computer there and. Huh? An emergency fire system that, yeah. Let's head there and see if we can start it. Yippee, I get to save again. Anything else that may be cool with this? Did I already use my thingy? I already did. Okay, let's go there and hopefully not die a miserable death. As we usually do. Okay, now where do we gotta go? Oh, so there is a submarine. Oh, let me drink some of my coffee. I know that doesn't count as hydration, but you know what I mean. I also gotta remember that I have a sandwich, eh? This guy doesn't have anything. Eh? So yeah, zombies that don't have an exclamation mark popping up, they really don't have anything of value, eh? As zombies, not as persons, eh? Not as people, eh? So I gotta be in the lookout for any zombies that may or may not have anything on them. Which I don't think anyone over here does. This guy may. So I guess I'm just gonna do this instead. Oh. Why is the thing so short? Is it because I don't have any bullets? That may be the case. I may need to use them. Oh, hello, eh? But I know you were so happy to see me. Okay, don't walk anymore. Don't walk any further. I'm trying to get to you. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully this guy has something. And we have bullets, yippee! So I'm gonna try and see what else I can get. I'm gonna go hunting down for any drops. If I don't see any red markers or exclamation marks, then nothing about this here. That guy doesn't have anything. And I learned that by watching Guy Morgan, aka Ink Ribbon, play the game. It is something that I didn't notice at the beginning when playing the game. But you know, you live and you learn, and you hang on the edge of tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else about him here. I may try and go and see if I can find anything else on the upper decks. But as I said, I don't think these guys have anything. Which really, really sucks. I think I'm on the 4th floor now, I believe. I may have to go to the 1st floor and see if I can find the grenade drops. But man, oh man, I need to have a viable way to actually like go to the 2nd floor. I mean, I guess I could do it over here. This is the 2nd floor. But if I go over there, there's gonna be a ton of zombies. So it is indeed a risk and reward situation, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Should I not? I mean, I don't even remember where the grenade gun drops were. Not the gum drops, but you know, the bullets. I may need to consult this with the elder gods. So let's see. We are in the 2nd floor, and in the boiler room there may be something. Not so much over here. I already got everything that I could over here. I'm only searching for the grenade drops, because I do remember that I got at least and at most 2. So I may or may not have missed a lot. So yeah, in order to like make money, you gotta spend money. You gotta make money. Oh, this guy's flying. Man. Well, I know that this guy is really happy to see me. So in order to have a fighting chance, I can either do the gunning down with Leon. I guess that's the best idea that I could do, actually. You have a shotgun that doesn't have any bullets. It is an emotional support shotgun. It makes Lucia feel safe and sound. Beep 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 beep. So the guy goes back where he comes from. Come on, get closer. I'm just waiting for this guy to get closer. I don't know how many encounters I may get, you know, in the outside with the Zombumble. It all depends on how well they behave. Wrong button, I don't think I can necessarily tank any of the good hits that they throw at me. So I'm gonna go to the shop, because I do remember, and I definitely didn't just check, that, you know, there's some bullets over there. I may be able to actually knife those zombies, but I don't know. I'm gonna go here. So this is gonna be me just being a silly Billy and going here, going there, and going everywhere, just so I can get more stuff to survive. This zombie may have something. There goes my last bullet. Well, I mean, at least this guy has something. The rest of the zombies, I will either have to knife them, shoot at them. Well, I cannot really shoot them. I'm gonna have to carry this so that I can have an advantage over here. Because I guess it makes sense that you cannot, like, you know, target anything without any bullets. Oh, hi. I hope that I didn't get it, you know, poisoned there. And I was about to say, Jesus Christ. So this should be the shop. Hello, everybody. Here we go. I'm really getting a beating, eh? Okay, here we go. Yippee, grenade gunner. I'm confident that Leon can withstand another beating like this. Eh? There we go. What do you have? A lot of health, not a lot of ammunition. Oh, that sounds nice. A lot of health, not a lot of ammunition. I'm gonna have to reference that if I ever make another song, eh? In the, you know, in the year of a millennia from now. There doesn't seem to be anything else in here. The cabin should have something. The cabin F50. Let's go there. Now, which one is the cabin F50? I bet it should be this one. Ooh, hello. So let's see. We are here. We need to go to the 3rd floor, probably. I don't know. So I already went there. Where am I again? I'm at the shop. I believe I already got everything from the toilet, and I believe the piano bar already was ransacked. So I don't know. So let me go to the 3rd floor, and hopefully we can find everything and anything. I may need to heal Leon. I don't know what I'm gonna find up there, so it's gonna be bad. There we go. No more some bambus over here. The cabin 3F should be around here. Well, that's true. There's really not a lot of some bambus over here. Lucky me. Is this the thing? Yeah. No, not really. It's quiet. Too quiet, eh? One thing that it should be cool if somebody decides to do a remake of Resident Evil Gaiden, it would be nice if they did it in the style of the House of the Dead. Eh? You do not have the gas launcher. You cannot collect this ammunition. What even is the gas launcher? Eh? I do have these missiles are used with the rocket launcher. Whoa, eh? But how many of them? Eh? I got 3 of them. Well, that should be nice. At least for the pack-a-punchiness of the situation. So I'm here right now. Beep, 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 beep. What else can I find anywhere? I don't think there's anything important per se. I'm just scavenging for whatever that may be of use right now. Made an elevator and just a zombie, some bullets, just a zombie. I may be able to find some bullets scattered around over here, but I don't believe so. I think I already got everything from here. If there's no more zombies around, it may be worth a look around. But I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking, if somebody decides to do a Resident Evil Gaiden remake or whatever. Well, I mean, somebody already decided to do so, but, you know, it got cancelled, But if somebody else, decides to do it, I think it would be nice if it was in the style of an Unreal shooter, I feel like this game has the necessary charm, to be an Unreal shooter, I don't know, it gives me that feeling, It could be something akin to Operation Javier, from Umbrella Chronicles. Not Umbrella, from Dark Side Chronicles. So if somebody decides to do that, then that would be amazing, Yeah, I don't believe there's anything else of use that I can do here. Or that I can get. There's a lot of blood though. A lot of blood though, a lot of blood though. Yeah, in the other cabins there were only zombies. So nothing obvious. I feel cabin, bullets. I may have missed some bullets from here. With a big exclamation may. Oh. I'm having a hard time thinking if this is like a pool of blood or if these are just ripped bed sheets. Also, another thing that I didn't know until quite recently when I went to Peru. I went to Peru last year, and actually it's been almost a year since then. When I was staying in a place, I think it was not a convent. It was a school that had like, you know, places to stay, and I wasn't sure how to actually, like, you know, go on about how the beds were made, because I have never in my life encountered more than one bed sheet in a like on a bed. But apparently, like, beds that are very well made, well, I mean, you know, that are very well, like, accommodated, like, you know, like properly made beds. Like, you have the one that covers the thing, and then you have one that you actually, like, use to, like, you know, cover yourself. And then you have another one that covers that one. And then you get one that is purely for aesthetics. Like, I didn't know that, you know, that beds could be that decorated, or decorative. Okay, so now we finished with this room. I don't think I can find anything else of use over here. I've already got the thingy, but I'm not so sure if I already got everything or anything. The suit room in the 4F could have something. But man, oh man, I'm not so sure. Maybe I should check out the first level first. Starlight 1F. I may find something good if I go to the first floor. So let's go and try and check that out, because man, oh man, the confidence I have in my loadout right now is not the biggest. So this is the second floor. How do I go to the first floor, I sincerely do not remember how to go to the second floor, Actually, no, we're in the second floor. I don't know how to go to the first floor. I do believe I do remember now. Me and my bottom mashing, Hi, some bumbo, So this is how we roll. Do I even have a thing? Residenting the evil. Hi Salah, how you doing? Welcome in. How are you doing? Are you having a nice time? I hope you're having a nice time. I'm not so sure why I'm singing, but I like singing sometimes, you know. But yeah, welcome in. How you doing? Are you having a laugh, a time? Are you having a good time? Welcome in. I'm gonna try to juke this zombie. Could you please follow me? The moment that I do this, she's gonna try to follow me. Oh, but I juke her. How is Starla doing? Also, I gotta like zoom in my thing. I mean, a wee bit of a sluggish day, but you're getting there. You're getting better. Well, I mean, yeah, it be like that sometimes. Wednesday is the middle of the week, so you know, we either feel nice or we either feel like, oh, I just want for Friday to arrive. You know what I mean? I can't wait for the weekend to begin. I'm gonna try to knife this grill. Oh, she missed. How could she miss? How could you miss? He was like 5 feet from away from you, eh? Said Mushu, eh? But yeah, I hope that, you know, the day gets better, eh? I imagine that, you know, feeling a little bit like, you know, it's like the worst. Okay, so I am here. I'm right now scavenging for whatever I can get. I'm just seeing if I can collect things, eh? I feel like I already got everything that I needed from here. So I either need to like make this zombie follow me so that I can check out this this hole. Now could you follow me, sir? Could you please follow me, sir? Well, not like that. Hold on. And now a knife. Well, not you, Lucia. Look at that damage, eh? And now Lucia is at the brink of death, and nothing of value was gained, eh? I feel compelled to actually like kill the zombie now that he has done irreparable damage to me, eh? But, you know, eh? This was something that could have been avoided, eh? And nothing of value was gained, eh? Beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. Also, yeah, Starla, how did the Wind Waker playthrough go yesterday, eh? I wanted to check out the VOD, but I didn't find the VOD. I'm not so sure why, eh? But yeah, I wanted to check it out because I kind of want to see how Tingle looks like. I don't know if you are in the section where Tingle actually like appears. But oh, I found an herb, eh? Anything that may happen over here. It's been going better. You gotta upload the VOD for sure, definitely. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, sometimes the VODs don't really like save in Twitch. Like I was trying to check out the one on Twitch, but it didn't appear. Beep 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 beep. And speaking about VODs, I should have put a command for telling you guys about the newest video. But yeah, I uploaded a video on YouTube, eh? Not like a review or like a analysis or whatever. It's just a compilation of my Resident Evil 1 playthrough. I wanted to upload it because I know that maybe some people don't like the the format of what is it called, the format of playlist. Plus I wanted to like cut out any sections that may take away from the gameplay, eh? So that's why I edited my video and well my streams and put everything on a single video. Oh, there's nothing of value in here. How do I go here? Engine room. How do I get from here? I'm not so sure. I should be able to go to the engine room somehow. It's just a matter of remembering how. But yeah, and I'll be uploading more YouTube videos like that, eh? Until I either feel like I should do like a proper like, retrospective or, like, oh, analysis of this and, stuff like that. I may be able to go to the first floor this way, actually. Also trying to psych yourself to keep day, but you're so lazy. There's no shame in like getting some takeout. So if you must, then definitely get those get the chicken sammy. I'm just waiting for this girl to like approach me, which is maybe not the right move, but when it comes to zombies, But in case of you cooking something, what do you have in mind, what's on the menu today, Oh, this guy has something. Man. Okay, come here, boy. I got a critical one. There we go. Yippee! I got some assault rifle bullets. Yippee! But yeah, what do you have in mind for the cooking? Garlic shrimp pasta or mac and cheese. Garlic shrimp pasta sounds really nice. It may be a little bit more laborious. Is that even the word? Laborious, eh? It may take a little bit more to make. But man, it's gonna be so delicious, eh? So... I definitely encourage you to, like, you know, get that, Oh, that guy doesn't move, Look at him walk, eh? It's like, oh, I'm gonna get you. Gonna get you. And to be fair, I don't think I can even get him, eh? I hope that he won't attack me, eh? Oh, never mind, eh? But the damage he does is, like, you know, inconsequential to me, eh? What else can I go get here? I don't think I can get necessarily... Oh, never mind that. I got a lot of stuff. I feel okay with my... I was gonna say I feel okay with my knife right now, eh? So... I'm gonna have to tank this out. Also, do you have anything to like accompany that garlic shrimp pasta? Do you have any preferred beverage that you may drink? I know that a lot of people like their wines with pastas as well, because it seems like they go well together, like some wines and some pastas. But I don't know. I'm not a drinker. Not even a heavy drinker. I'm not even like somebody who drinks that much. I only drink in like special occasions. Oh, look at me being a ladies' man. Do I? Yeah, why not? There we go. That girl is not there, eh? Well, I'm glad I got those shotgun shells, but I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea. Maybe there's something else that I can get, eh? But I won't know until I try. Leon really is tanking those things, eh? I don't believe there's anything else in here, so I'm just gonna go. Eh? And the reason why I'm doing this is because I didn't have anything else to, like, you know, to actually, like, shoot these guys with. Lucia, you may have to hold this. Actually, hold this. And you hold this. There we go. And another one. Just waiting for this guy to come closer. There we go. That was a headshot and a half. Eh? We got some herbs. Yippee! It's just how long it takes that box me. Yeah. I mean, I guess... Yeah, I mean... not so much eating, but, you know, cooking be like that. You prepare something for 2 hours in order to, like, gulp it down in, like, 20 minutes, eh? You know? The preparation time sure is longer than what the consumption time is. Eh? Boiling water alone takes like 20 minutes. I guess so. I mean, I guess it depends. Well, I mean, it does take a little bit of more time. The more water it is, the longer it takes, I believe. Eh? Don't quote me on that. Eh? Also, speaking about eating, I'm eating a burger Sammy right now. I know I shouldn't be eating and talking at the same time, but you know. And also, I know that some people don't like when streamers eat and stream at the same time, but you know. Also, night is about to start. I'm sorry for that, everybody. Let me get my knife. So I got this guy. This guy doesn't seem like he has anything of value going on in his life. I'm in the second floor, right? Or where am I? I'm indeed in the second floor. I already got a lot of this stuff. Probably, perhaps this is where the boiler room is? Yeah, I could probably go from here. Or maybe not. So this is indeed the boiler room. I'd rather not go there, where the guy is. Because it's gonna be bad. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna try and see if I can find anything cool. Cool. Anything cure. Yippee! I got some missiles. I was speaking about cure. I know that, you know, you have said that you like your classic YouTubers, Starlight. By some miracle of coincidence, do you also know about Cadicarus? I've been wondering that because, you know, Cadicarus is one of my favorite YouTubers. So I don't know if you know him, man. But let me know if you do. So I am indeed in the first floor, I believe. Yes, I am. I'm gonna try and look around if I can find anything good. Yeah, he was on Hidden Block with Brutal Moose and Space Hamster. Yippee! I'm glad that you know about Cadicarus. He is so cool. Cadicarus. Shoutouts to him. He is really cool, eh? Me and my poor English, eh? Beep, 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 beep. Okay, can I find anything of use in here? Aside from my poor English, eh? So there's nothing in here. Can I find something good in here? I do feel like I have already ransacked everything. In every single corner from here. But I also may be wrong, eh? You never know when you're gonna find death and destruction. Which is not a very positive way to say, positive thing to say. My English, Jesus Christ. Me and my enunciation. The hidden path of the island. Or the way, I don't know why. Yeah, I have already done everything from here. Or in here. Which is both good and bad, because that means that I may not have as much things as I may otherwise have. But oh whatevs, oh whatevs. So now that I have already gone here, I may need to find the way back. And not the way back machine, eh? Also, I somehow saw that there was something cool that I may or may not be able to get in one of these rooms. So that is indeed the crew access area. I may need to go to the operations room. And you may ask why. Oh, you know. Why not, eh? Since I've already gone to the refrigerator and that's where I found the grenade launcher. The gas launcher should be around here in the operations room. So let me do that. It's on the 4th floor, but you know, Skunga, how do you know that, eh? I just know, eh? Right? So yeah, somebody took the time to actually like map out the game with every with every drop in the game, eh? And I'm like, that is really good, eh? And since, but I mean, it's not a case of, you know, this game being really bad when it comes to like the layout. It's just a case of me wanting to get everything because I may find that I am really short on bullets or whatever. So if I can get everything and anything, and that would be amazing. Also, I was gonna say, wasn't there like some form of bullets here? No, I've already taken those. Well, that sucks. So, in essence, there's no need for me to be here. Unless... No, there really is no zombies in here. Well, gotta go back then, eh? Man, it's been a while since I last went to any arcades. The most close experience that the most similar experience that I've gotten, you know, has been going to a place in my city that is part restaurant, part arcade. So here in my city we have a restaurant called Gaiden. I may have doxed myself because of that. I don't know if there's like a Gaiden in any other in any other place in the world. But yeah, and the place is basically half arcade, half restaurant. And I know that the premise may sound a little bit icky to some, but you can play and there we go. But you can play and eat at the same time, eh? And I know that sounds icky to some people, eh? Because, you know, like, oh, the controls are gonna be so sticky, or, you know, everything's gonna be so badly maintained. But no, everything is like really well cleaned, eh? And that is pretty good, eh? And then the food is also really good, eh? And the fact that it has like a lot of consoles, some arcade machines as well, and even some of those arcade machines that are not technically arcade machines, but like an Xbox with a ton of emulators inside. Like you can get that kind of experience in Arcade, and that's really good. Arcades are fun in concept, but I always feel like I've kind of wasted my time when I go alone. I mean, it depends. If you go alone, then maybe like you could have played like at home. That's true. But if you go with friends to like, I don't know, like make some kind of like tournaments, like small tournaments, like, oh, we're gonna play Street Fighter 3 or Mortal Kombat or Tekken or whatever, and see who pays the bill or whatever. That kind of fun could be really good, eh? You know, just good fun. Shit. There we go. But yeah, it is best when you are with friends. If you go alone, it's not that good, obviously. But if you go with friends, you know, it is nice. We also don't really have adult arcades in Canada, so you're always gonna have kids around. I guess that's true. Adult arcades. I don't think I've ever gone to like a quote-unquote adult arcade. All of the arcades in here are for like you know, for the whole family, eh? Like, of course you're gonna see kids, you're gonna have kids being like, you know, eh? But I don't know. This is a new concept to me. What do you mean by adult arcades? Like, I guess, you know, you would have like your bar, you would have like a pool table, you would have like arcades. What separates the adult arcades from like normal arcades. I'm confused. And this is not me being like, oh yeah, I'm so innocent. No, I actually have not heard the concept of an adult arcade. I feel a little bit silly, but you know, I'm definitely a silly video most of the time. Like America has barnes and nobles or something that's for adults. It's a bar that also has games, serves alcohol, all that. I guess so. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the rules of the place. Like, if you like, you know, ignore the alcohol, I guess anybody could go there to like play the games, right? So I guess if the place is like no kids allowed, then obviously no kids will be allowed. But you know, I may need to go over here. But yeah, I have never heard of the concept of adult arcades. It sounds interesting though. I feel like I have heard something similar though. Oh yeah, I believe I saw a Tumblr post. Shoutouts to anyone who still like uses Tumblr, I guess. I don't, but I see those Tumblr posts from time to time, right? Oh, there's something in here. Eh? Sick, radical. Eh? That imagine if there was ever like an adult theme park. It would be just like a regular theme park, but no kids allowed. Eh? So I guess that's something similar. Eh? I don't know. Eh? But yeah, I mean, I guess the best part of going to an arcade would be just going with friends. I feel like it. Let me go to the 4th floor. And to the thingy of the thingy. But yeah, when going to arcades, I feel like the games that I usually play the most are the ones that are like the light gun games. I really like Time Crisis. Time Crisis is a pretty cool game. I don't usually play anything else now that I think about it. Which I'd be missing out. Like, definitely I would be missing out on a lot of stuff. I need to go to the 4th floor, but not here, maybe. Oh, I'm definitely here. Can I find anything of use in here? Maybe because I already have the grenade launcher, I will not be able to find it here. But, you know, the map says otherwise, that there may be something in here. Maybe I will be able to find the thingy if it spawns. Maybe the thingy gas launcher, whatever, has not spawned yet because of, you know, me not doing anything. In the side deck, there's only like a zombie, eh? And I think I've already killed it. Eh? Yeah, there's nothing else in here. What else? For example, I know that, you know, when it comes to like places that may be a little bit too noisy because there's like kids around, I know about Peter Piper Pizza. Peter Piper Pizza obviously is like a place, you know, you can eat your pizza, you can play games. At least in Peter Piper Pizza, you cannot like bring the pizza into the playing area, for example. Eh? Yeah, there's nothing in here. Let me go where I need to go then. I need to go way over there. But yeah, I imagine that a lot of people only go there because of what is it called? Because of birthdays or special occasions, but not so much to hang out like normally. You know? Sounds like a tongue twister. Yeah, Peter Piper Pizza. Peter Piper Pizza. Haha, eh? Something like that. Since I'm going this way, maybe, just maybe, any other way in which I can go to the 4th floor. I feel like I need to go there from the 2nd floor. Yes, I do. Oh, time to go back. But yeah, Peter Piper Pizza is a place that I believe it also exists in maybe America. Well, I mean, in all America. I don't know if like the entire continent of America has, you know, Peter Piper Pizza in all. In every country, but at least here in Mexico we have like a couple of establishments. Beep, 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 beep. And yeah, you have a ton of arcades, arcade games, and so on and so forth. You gonna let me pass through? No, Oh, here we go. I know that I could have killed that. Oh, well, I mean, speak of the devil, Speak of the devil, she appears less frequently. I don't remember the lyrics of the song, So don't call it a colony. Welcome to a new psychology, I like that song, Space Lounging. Space Lounging from. I don't remember the name of the band or whatever, But yeah, search out for Space Lounging, And that song is a really nice rap song, It is really chill, It is not your typical, like, yeah, you know, kind of rap song, It is really chill. I like the voice of the rapper in that song, But yeah, yeah, if you happen to like find a Peter Piper Pizza, yeah, go in there, have a pizza, play some games, have a good time. Wrong button, 2 headshots. So one of them has some bullets or something of use. So who may have the thing? Oh, we have some herbs. Beep, 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 beep. Dogs hollering, awoo, 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 awoo. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that. They go, and it sounds like dogs hollering or howling. I don't know my English. Hopefully the enemies in here have something of use. So one of them does. That's a ton of zombies, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Lucia, you can. Ow. Well, this is that, Let's try that again. Yippee. Come on, follow me. Haha, I have juked the system, I know that this guy has something, that may not be of use. Ow. There we go, Give me my item, Yippee! Shotgun shell, shotgun shell, shotgun shells. I don't believe there's any more enemies that may have cool items, but I may be wrong about that. So yeah, a common mistake that I did. This is a light combat armor. I don't need that. A common mistake that I did, and one that I should, warn everybody about, is the fact that in order to know which enemies have items in them, the red marker, the red exclamation mark, pops up whenever you find a zombie that actually has like an item, like this one. Otherwise, you won't find anything of use. You will not find anything of use if you don't do anything else. Now it's just me singing the song. You have that. You can get this. I gotta wait for him to get closer. Making it. There we go. Yippee! What do we get? Some bullets. You can have that. I don't know how good of an idea would be to actually heal Lucia. Because if she dies, then we can just, you know, reappear with everything, eh? The game takes constant snapshots of, you know, of the game before going into an encounter. So that is pretty good, eh? Like, I don't know if they knew that the game was gonna be maybe not the best of experiences, eh? But yeah, it is nice that they let you continue before you went into battle, eh? That said, no, let me use this. Let me use this instead. That should do it. And now I gotta wait for the guy to come here. Wanna slash him, stab him, slash him. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Rob God. Ow. First thing he does is slash me, eh? How rude of him. He's gonna be a pest and a half, so I'm just gonna... Uh-oh, he actually got me. There we go. He just went... Ugh. He got big crushed. Oh, this guy also has something good. There we go. This herbal compound will cancel out a poisonous infection. I don't think I've found a lot of those in the wild. Let me chomp more off my sandwich. This is a nice sandwich. This is a tasty burger. I have never watched Pulp Fiction, eh? Do you guys, have you guys watched Pulp Fiction, eh? I've been thinking about doing it, but I don't know how good it is. I mean, people say that it's really good. Most movies, if not all movies in which Samuel L. Jackson appears in, seem to be really good. So I do trust the general opinion. So I'm on the 4th floor. And I can obviously be here, or go there. Probably go everywhere. I feel like there might be some things over here. Wait, no, this is where the elevator is. So let's check the layout of the room. I am indeed here. So I don't think I can find anything of use over here. I may, however, find something good around here. But yeah, there's a lot of movies that I have not watched throughout the years. I'm not particularly... Oh. Whoa. I did not, oh my god, I did not notice the lighting. I'm in the shadows and I'm not. I'm in the shadows, then I'm not. But it appears that there's some in between lighting. Like I'm fully in the light now. I'm almost in the shadows, and now I'm in the shadows. Oh, that is pretty cool. I have not noticed that. But yeah, going back to the movies, I have not watched a lot of movies. I'm definitely not a movie guy. And I'm not particularly proud of it, but, you know. At least I can say that I have the blessing of experiencing a lot of movies for the first time. And that's not something that a lot of people can do. At least throughout the years. Let's go here. I may find something cool. This thing looks suspicious. Not so much nutritious. But yeah, has there been any movie that I thought, I'm glad that I watched it a lot. Has there been any movies that I thought, maybe I shouldn't have watched this? A few. I cannot really think of any good examples at the moment. But yeah, I mean, there's good movies, there's bad movies, there's a ton of movies, right? A lot of experiences deep within. Yeah, do you guys have any cool favorite movies that you guys may recommend? That I may or may not watch, I'm just gonna keep it in mind. I have had a ton of recommendations throughout the year, so it is always nice to keep a mental note on every movie that I've been getting recommended. Yippee! We got some grenade rounds. I feel like we are ready for battle now. We are equipped for battle. Only characters, That is a reference of a Spanish song, That's why it doesn't make any sense of what I said, I don't think this guy has anything, but I'm just gonna go around him just to see if I can actually find anything. What's my current equipment? I'm well equipped now. For battle, Oh, that guy has something, Let me see. I'm gonna keep the shotgun. Okay, you follow me. Of course, he's getting more away every second. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for him. Don't go that way, dude. There we go. There we go. What is he gonna give me? Some bullets. Yippee! In the end, I'm getting my stuff back. Yippee yippee yay. Yippee ki yay. Oh, that's another movie that I have not watched. I don't know if the Yippee-ki-yay is from that movie, but yeah, I have not watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I think I have watched snippets of it. Oh, that's amazing. But I have not watched like the full movie. I have not watched any movie in which Clint Eastwood may or may not be in. Can I avoid this confrontation? That is a nice thing to actually, like, you know, think. Can I avoid this confrontation? I haven't watched a lot of movies either, to be honest. Yeah. It is interesting how in this day and age we can be like, you know, watching like an hour-long YouTube analysis, but then we go like, a movie? You want me to watch a movie? We want me to sit here for like, you know, a million years? There we go. I mean, that's at least how I feel like sometimes. I can be like, you want me to sit here for like an hour and a half to watch a movie? But then I will be like, ah yes, an hour and a half analysis about something that I like. Which I guess that's the key difference, you know? I'm watching something that I already know about something that I'll already like, instead of being like, oh, let's see if this is good or bad. It may not be good, it may not be bad, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I feel like the best loadout for me would be this and then this. Let's see what the game has in store for me. Not a lot by the looks of it. Okay, you can follow me. And then... there we go. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Who's Barry talking to? If we listen carefully, we can just make out what he's saying. Well, what's your answer? Do I have to remind you that I have Lucia? That doesn't leave you with too many options now, does it?
Of course, you do have a point. Proceed as planned, but don't go getting any strange ideas. They have eyes watching over your every move.
You're just gonna have to trust me over and out.
Who in the world was he talking to? Chaos Control. It almost sounded like he was trying to sell us out to Umbrella or something.
But he's your partner.
Yeah, I guess I owe him the benefit of the doubt. I'll just have to ask him about it when I find him. And the Chaos Emeralds. Do you know where the bar is that he was talking from?
I think it was the piano bar on 2F.
Okay, let's go there and see if we can find Barry.
Maria! Something like that, right? And that is about to start. Voice acting for another guy. The benefit of the doubt. Very, very, oh very. What is he have in mind? Well, we gotta go to 2F now. Yippee! We unlock a door to go to a place that tells us to go to a door to unlock the place. Resident Evil, everybody. Can I juke this guy? Maybe. Come on, follow me. There we go. Aha, that guy doesn't know what hit him, eh? Then again, nothing hit him, eh? I hit him with the escape, with the juke. Hit him with the dab, eh? Do it for the Vine. Did you guys used to post in Vine? I wanted to do a Vine back in the day, back when. Do you guys remember? Well, I'm gonna wait for the. I'm gonna wait for the ad to like stop, you know, before I actually talk about this. But yeah. So 2F. I'm in 2F. I gotta go over there. Let me drink some of my coffee. Man, my coffee's now lukewarm. Welcome back, everybody, from the ads. So, quick question: do you guys used to? I know that people used to watch Vine, you know, open the application. But do you guys ever posted a Vine? I wanted to do a Vine once. I had an idea back when. I don't know if you guys remember the Charlie trend. You know, back when. People really like doing their spooky stuff. But yeah, there was this urban legend called Charlie. That was a headshot, Jesus Christ, man. Which, if you don't remember, you only needed to like put a pencil inside of a, well, not inside, on top of a paper with a yes or no. It was kind of like a Ouija board, not a Luigi board, but a Ouija board. And the pencil somehow would move by itself, and that was the spirit of Charlie. And I wanted to do a Vine of like Charlie, like Charlie, are you there? And then I would move the camera up in order to, like, you know, show an intercom system, like a little radio. And then Charlie would speak saying, "Good morning, angels," because, you know, Charlie's angels. In hindsight, it may not seem as funny, but, you know, I like Charlie's angels, so it is funny to me. I may do it sometime if I decide to not be cringy about it. Actually, I may give Lucia the assault rifle. This is one of those, you know, rare cases in a Resident Evil game in which you can give a gun to a child. You can even equip her with the... Oh, can't use. She actually cannot use the rocket launcher. That is crazy. Well, I mean, I guess it would be more logical than crazy. Let's go here.
Looks like you bought us some time with the sprinkler system. Forget that. Just tell me what's going on. Dot, dot, dot. Well, let's hear it. What's going on? Give me the girl. Hey, Barry, that's not appropriate. What, have you gone mad? You hurt me, Lucia. Come over here. Lucia, Maria. Don't worry, I'll be okay. I can't let you get away with this. I can't get you get away with this, you know. Right now, you don't have any choice. Leon follows Barry and Lucia to the upper deck, where Barry forces Lucia to descend. Why, Barry, why? A rope ladder to a mysterious submarine that waits below it. The submarine has the markings of the Umbrella Corporation. No way. Somehow I got to get inside there. I can't let them get away. Suddenly armed guards appear on the deck of the submarine. Get back! This is your only warning. Do not approach the submarine. What are you going to do? Shoot me? Open fire! Oh, actually they fire that. And of course Leon just gonna survive with just a pistol. Look at him go, eh? This game has animated cutscenes. Wow. I can't believe they opened fire. Another gun. Pshoo. A second explosion rattled the starlight. A second explosion has hit the starlight. This is not looking good. That sounded like the engine room. Another explosion like that and this shit is going down. I wonder if it's too late to learn to swim. To all operatives, is anyone there? Over. I repeat, is anyone there? Over. This is Leon, sir. Reading you loud and clear. Good to hear your voice, Leon. I'm afraid we have some bad news. Our sensors indicate that there is a massive buildup of power around the engine room. Going by what the sensors are telling us, it could blow in minutes. Man, things are really not going my way today, huh? I'll make my way to the engine room and see if I can stop whatever is causing the power to build up. Good luck, Leon. Man, know who your friends are. And I'm all alone now. And I'm glad that Lucia didn't take the thingy with her. Well, alone again. Naturally. I'm glad that this game doesn't have any hunters or like wild dogs or whatever. Also, I got teleported here. Metal Gear. Eh? I don't believe these zombies have anything on them. So that is pretty good. Okay, now that I'm here, and now that the plot twist has happened. Engine room. I do remember where the engine room is, but I do not remember how to go there. I feel like I may need to go to the second floor, which I already am in, so that is good. There's a ton of zombies here, though. Let me see if I can go there from here. There's another zombie here. A lot of zombies are gonna be respawning. That sucks. I don't think the game is gonna... Yeah, not at all. The game has a cliffhanger at the end, in which something like there's like a plot twist, but the plot twist doesn't seem to make sense. There's a lot of people believe that this game is not canon, and I do believe so as well. I do not believe this game is canon. This game is too silly to be canon. Plus, none of the events here are like, you know, referenced in further games. So yeah, this game is definitely not canon. Ow. There we go. I got some shotgun shells. So a lot of things are gonna be respawning now. So that sucks. So you may be asking, so if this game is not canon, then why am I playing it? I don't know, I don't know, I just thought it was funny. A lot of people do not like this game, but I guess this is a case of, you know, he said, she said, you know, that people are going about like the general
the general consensus of the game, because a lot of people who said that they don't like this game have not played this game. And something similar happened with Resident Evil Survivor. A lot of people were like, this, you know, Resident Evil Survivor, it was the devil incarnate and the worst game ever made. And then people started playing it and they were like, oh, this game is not so bad. And some of us were like, this game is really good. And that's why Resident Evil Survivor became one of my favorite games of all time. Ow. I'm getting clover then. It's clovering time. But yeah, a lot of people who said that they didn't like this game, and I mean, they may say that they didn't like it because they actually played it, but a lot of people who say that this game is bad have not played the game. And the game is not bad. It is an interesting concept. Like, you go there. Like, by now, I believe that if this game was really bad, I guess the game would have been, you know, not banned or whatever, but if this game was a little bit more lazily made, I believe the game may already have been done, like over. But this game has a little bit of an extended, you know, story. So I'm kind of okay with how the game is, you know, going. I don't feel like this game is bad. It has its pros and cons, yeah, definitely, but nothing atrocious. So far so good. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that guy took a little bit of a while to actually die. Oh, this guy has something, definitely. I don't want to rocket launch the guy. But yeah, I don't believe this game's canon. There we go. Now I gotta wait for the guy to come here. I'm gonna be swinging. Plus, I do believe that the game is definitely balanced in a way that some weapons are more efficient for some of the characters. Like, I do believe that Leon has a little bit of an extra damage boost with the knife because he's, you know, knife magie. Oh, I'm glad that the game slowed down. That gave me an advantage. Look at this guy. Hey, come here, boy. There we go. So they did think things through, actually. That's pretty good. And I don't believe the game is too difficult to begin with. Oh, I wasted a bullet. Oh, that's nice. I have my assault rifle bullets. And I also like the fact that this game encourages you to actually not to avoid fights, but also like seek them, because some enemies may have item drops with them. And that's another thing that I like about this game, item drops. I don't think there's anything else in here. Of course I miss. I have a ton of assault rifle bullets though. There we go. Okay, now let's go to the engine room. Something good may come out of that. Also, this guy has something between hands. Or among hands? I don't remember. There we go. Yippee! Oh, more herbs. But this guy is tenacious. There we go. 2 shots. Sometimes zombies can withstand more than, you know, more than one encounter. Like sometimes they may or may not be like, I guess I'm not gonna die today. And they take up to 3 encounters to like actually kill them, eh? Which sucks, but you know, eh? Oh, that takes me up there. How do I go down? Oh, I gotta go here. So I gotta actually like, you know, battle them dudes. Let's see. What would be the best way to go on about this? I guess this would be the best. I guess I can wait for that guy to go all the way over there. And then go there. I'm glad that I don't have like a time limit, because otherwise this would be bad. No. Go down there. Go down. I need for this guy to go down there so that he can do everything. I mean, I guess I can duke him this way. Okay, follow me. No. Follow me. Yeah, come here. Zombie. Come here. I'm tasty. Here we go. Am I tasty? Oh, this guy has something for real. Okay. Can I not? Dude, could you? There we go. Yippee! We got substance. Any more Sambambos that may have any cool items in them? Well, not this guy, obviously. I'm not where I am supposed to be. Where's the boiler room, then? Am I not in the boiler room? I feel like I may. Or maybe it's because I am in the place I need to be, because this, you know, this thing is not green. Just gonna go here. Oh, this guy has something for real. Ow. I didn't want to escape, but I didn't have any other choice. Well, I mean, I did have a choice, but, you know, the choice was poorly made. So I'm definitely not in the place I should be, maybe. Perhaps. There's also another control thingy over here. Maybe if I go here. Hold on. I do not exist. Let me heal just in case. And now I am mistaking one button for the other. There we go. I could probably get away by shooting at this amount of bullets. So this is the engine room. The boiler room should be down here, maybe. I mean, I could also just check the thing here. Oh, there we go. Engineering, eh? The engineer. I love it that, you know, depending on how... Oh, inside the engine room, the BOW proceeds to wreck the ship's fuel converter, in an attempt to blow up the ship and destroy all of the evidence of his activities, eh? Hey, big guy, that's enough. I'm not ready to go down with the ship. I'm not ready to go down with the ship. If anything's going down, it's going to be you. Ooh, I'm gonna blow you right into the steam ducts. So you say. Making Christmas. Bad idea. Oh wait, that guy is going away. Do I not have to like? I'm just gonna wait for him to come closer, I guess. This is definitely getting interesting. I guess I could try and see if I can somehow. I mean, if you are away from me, I have a feeling that he may be getting closer. There we go. I hope this is not a thing of oh, you gotta just survive or whatever. This is getting interesting. I'm glad that I saved this amount of bullets. Ow. Let me heal. Well, the guy is getting away. Although I'm not so sure if to count that as he getting away. Why is he not dying? Well, he's really persistent, I should say. Ow. How many rocket launchers does this guy... It looks like I finally ran out of luck. The damage that monster has done is so severe there's no way back now. I never thought it would end like this. My only regret is that Barry isn't here to share the moment. On board the submarine. Well done, Barry. It seems you've come through for us all. Now hand over the girl. Sorry, Captain. The deal is over. Tell the men to hold their fire. If you want to keep the girl alive. Nice and easy. Do as they say, and we'll all get along just fine. You backstabbing. You set me up. You offered Umbrella the girls so you could hijack my server. Very good, Captain. Being aboard a sinking ship with no hope of being picked up, I figured I'd see what Umbrella had in mind for recovering their precious BOW for the girl. And here you are in my own underwater limousine service. What I can't figure out is why you want the girl. I thought the Amoeba thing was what you were after. BOW? Amoeba? Didn't mean you didn't know that we were after the girl all this time. Don't give me that. The BOW is supposed to have green blood. Lucia's blood is red. Of course her blood is red. She's the host. The BOW is a parasite. It's inside her body. What? Oh, What? In another 10 days, the BOW will mature and reach a stage where it can eat a way out of the girl. No, said the girl. It's alright, Lucia. I'm sure I can pursue the ship's captain to lend us his ship surgeon to extract the parasite, Don't be stupid. Who knows what complications an early extraction may cause? Listen carefully, Captain. I'll give you a simple choice. Extraction or extinction, Very well, my friend, you win, Well, that was easy, Inside the sick bay, Harry holds a gun to the captain's head while the ship's surgeon prepares to operate on Lucia. The operation was a success. We were able to extract the parasite via the girl's mouth. Harry! You've got nothing to worry about now. Take a look. That thing won't be bothering us anymore. Is it dead? I don't know. Jeez, it's still alive. Suddenly the parasite breaks free from the glass and attacks the captain. That is a phase and a half. The parasite drains the life from the captain, turning him into a zombie. Oh, he has a gun. You know what? I feel like I kinda... I feel like I kind of sabotage myself by not knowing exactly how to deal with the BOW. So what I feel like I should be doing is actually like, you know, shoot at him until he gets away, like he backs up. So yeah, he just shot the girl. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna load from my save point, from my last save point, until I can actually, like, you know, actually kill the guy the proper way and not like, you know, run out of bullets. Bunk. I got bunked. Not this. Ow. There we go. So yeah, I didn't have to like waste a lot of my bullets. I only needed to, like, you know, make him go away. Bunk. Well, now that we know what's gonna happen, let's fast forward to the thing. Yeah. Let's try that again, eh? Ow. I'm dead again, eh? Fascinating, eh? Well, it's interesting because now the captain doesn't have a gun. Sometimes he does, sometimes he does not. Ow. But let's see who shoots first, eh? Well, I mean, he shot first, but you know it. Sounds like that thing's attacking anything in sight. We got to get to the bridge to turn this sub around and rescue Leon. I'm right behind you. I mean, clearly she is. I'm glad that they added that because obviously... Thank you. What else can I do? We live again. Yippee, we live another day. Okay, now that I'm hopefully not dead, and thankfully not dead. Blue herb, that is only for infections. This is infections and full health. This is full health, and this is like mild health. There we go. We're fine, eh? But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't like sabotage myself by Diamond. Let me give this to Lucia. She actually needs to. I have Diamond for all of my crew. Actually, no. Lucia can hold the gun. I'm gonna hold the shotgun. You can give a gun to a child in this game. Excuse me. Repositioning, eh? There we go. Oh, that guy is not dead. Eh? Then again, I don't necessarily need to kill him. I'm glad that there were a ton of crewmen in here because that only means that there's a lot of bullets around. So if that's the case, maybe I need to do this instead. Can I juke all of them? Maybe I do, eh? Wow, look at that, eh? Skills, eh? I do need to battle this guy, though. Ow. Fascinating, eh? I don't know the layout of this place. What can we find? What are we gonna find in this godforsaken world, eh? This looks bad, eh? Oh, this looks extremely bad, eh? Ow, I'm dead, eh? But nothing happened, eh? I'm glad this guy missed. Twice. There we go. Oh yeah, sure, because... Yeah, Hang-on bullets are gonna be so useful against this guy, man. Oh, that guy actually, like, got up. Well, that kinda sucks. Let me give you my things. A small lot is about to start, everybody. I'm sorry for that. Ow. There we go. Did I need to kill this guy? No. But you know, it do be funny if I do. Okay, so now that we gotten everything and anything, let's see her status. She is not doing well. I'm gonna give you one of these, and I'm gonna give you one of these. One of these, one of these. No, it's got him, Let's go up. Something good may come out of that, Oh, look, it's my favorite guy. Shotgun shells. I do not have the gas launcher. I cannot actually use this ammunition. Then where do I get the gas launcher? I feel like I completely missed that. Okay, follow me, big guy. I want to trap him so that, you know, I can go this way. Maybe I can find the gas thingy over here. So the guy is totally inside the ship right now, which definitely sucks. But if I go here, I'm gonna try going here first. Very see, I make it to the bridge, slamming the hatch shot on the BOW, keeping the creature at bay. Underwater limson. I may have been. Well, maybe I can get in here as Leon. I don't know. Or maybe Leon died. That's it. I think I figured out these controls. I got the sub handed back towards the starlight. I'll bet Leon will be happy to see you there. If he doesn't shoot me first. By the way, I'm sorry for treating you so rough back there. There's no need to apologize. I don't know how to explain it, but what you were doing, it somehow felt right. I mean, yeah. Oh, my controller. There we go. There we go. It's more than likely. Excuse me. Can the thing actually like work now? I think it. It's more than likely because I have a daughter about your age. Oh. Hey, if I got an idea, if we ever get out of this mess, what are you? Why don't you come and live with us? That is, if you don't mind having a sister. Barry cannot resist adopting every girl every girl he saves. Like this is the second time this happens, I believe it. No, wait, this is the first time it happens. Yeah, first this girl, then I believe it's Natalia in Revelations 2. Like he just cannot, you know, avoid like, you know, having, you know, like a foster mansion for like imaginary friends. Oh, Barry, that would be wonderful. I think so. Now we're near the starlight. Let's go find Leon. Barry and Lucia prepared to board the starlight. Oh man, maybe I missed something in the other room. The ship's barely floating. We don't have much time. Let's find Leon and get out of here. Suddenly, the BOW bursts from a hatch onto the subdeck. Barry! Man, not again. Before Barry can get a shot, the creature, in a sudden burst of speed, dives towards the side of the starlight and disappears. It's bad enough that the ship is about to sink. Now we got to watch out for that thing too. Let's head to the ship's engine room and see if we can find Leon. Ah man, I missed something inside the starlight. But whatever it is, it may not be necessary. Or maybe it will be, I don't know. I can always try and see if I can, you know, revert back and see if I can find anything. Or maybe the same thing. I can always check in the map, hold on. Starlight computer room. Man, I don't know. Oh, the map is not here. Well, whatever. Okay, the engine room should be in the first floor over there. So I believe we're really close to the end of the game anyway. And that's pretty good. Let me see what else I can do. Not much. I just gotta try to shoot down this Sambambos, eh? As long as the BOW is not like roaming around loosely, then everything will be alright. I also forget that I have a sandwich right here. Hold on. Doesn't seem like any zombies actually have any items. So I cannot go there. Can I somehow go here? Let's see, more bullets. That is always nice. So I cannot go through here. How do I go to the other place without my thing? There doesn't seem to be a way in which I can drop from the 3rd floor. Or maybe I can. Man, oh man, I honestly do not remember. Don't follow me. There we go. There's gonna be another one over here. Well, not as immediate as I thought it was gonna be. There we go. Shut the gown, shut the gown. And I hopefully try to go here without being poisoned. There we go. There's a lot of fire here. How am I gonna be able to do the thing, man? Do your thing, said Gorillas. Gorillas in the house tonight. I love Gorillas, the band. It's one of my favorite bands of all time. Diamond Albarn in specific is a really nice composer as well as musician. I like him. Oh, come on. I forget that XSB and... Now what? I often forget that BSA and ASB in this game. Well, I mean, in Nintendo layout, Nintendo Land layout. You know what I mean? There we go. And now that guy is dead. Okay, follow me, big guy. Beep, 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 beep. Speaking about Nintendo, I've been meaning to ask, do you guys know anybody who may or may not have gone to like Nintendo Land? I'm very curious about Nintendo Land because, or Nintendo World or whatever the name may be now. Because people have said that it is a really good experience. Some people have said that it may not be a good experience. But I'm honestly not quite sure. I had never gone into like a big park like Six Flags, or maybe when I was a kid, maybe I did go to Six Flags. But I've never gone to a place like Disney World, for example. I actually don't know how good those places are. I have heard that they are really expensive though. Like even the ticket for admission or something, you know, like that, seems to be really expensive. So I don't know. Do you guys have any experiences with parks like Six Flags or Disneyland, Nintendo World, Universal Studios or whatever? Anything of the likes? I would like to know so that I can know what to expect. What about my inventory? I have a ton of displays. I feel like Nintendo World would be fun if you have a lot of money, definitely. I have heard things about people being like, the place is not that big, maybe the one in Japan is like better. Or things like, things like, maybe if you happen to find yourself in a place in which you can actually like spend that much money, like especially for like the merchandise, then yeah, definitely. There's an amusement park here in Canada called Canada's Wonderland. Been a few times, but not since high school. Is it fun? Like, you know, I mean, I guess the most important thing would be for a park like that to be fun. That is bad. I'm gonna try to escape. Run away. Oh, this is the first time that I didn't get beat up because of... Oh, come on. Well, I mean, at least this guy's not as dangerous, I guess. There we go. And this guy has some boots. My life is not that bad, actually. I mean, my life in the game, not my real life. My real life is actually pretty good. I feel happy with the life that I have right now. Yippee! Positivism in my streams, more likely than you think. It was very fun. Did a choir concert and a band concert there. You have a lot of fun, but do you worry that it's like what it's like now since the pandemic kind of messed up? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the pandemic really had a before and after when it comes to like real life places. Like some places had to like close down because of that, and that really sucks. So I really hope that the place that you are referring to is still open, because you know, a place being called a Wonderland being closed because of a pandemic definitely sounds like a very bad thing. Oh, this is bad. Ooh, I'm glad that I juked the guy. Let me get this guy. There we go. I got a red RVP. I'm going down. Oh, there's a ton of fire over here. Well, I mean, I guess it's, you know, par for the course since everything is, you know, a mess. But you know, it'd be like that. Yippee! We are close to the engine room. So hopefully nothing bad will happen there. There we go. This guy is also not dead, but I'm not gonna fully kill him. Oh my god, it's Leon! Hi Leon, how you doing? It's Leon from Devil May Cry, eh? Let me give this to Lucia. I'm gonna give this to Lucia, I'm gonna give this to Barry. Probably the rocket launcher to Leon. Man, I missed the gas launcher. I mean, I would say that I wouldn't have used it like that much, but yeah, judging how things were going down, I definitely would have. Here's Leon. Let's see what he has to say.
Leon, you're alive.
You came back?
What did you expect? Now come on, let's get out of here.
Barry, I don't think that's Leon.
What?
I mean, what I said. I don't think that's Leon, Oh, we have something over here. I don't know which one of these Zombambos has the drop. So I'm just gonna kill them both. So what do I do now, eh? Now that I know that this guy's not Leon, I still gotta go there. So I don't have any other choice other than just, you know, killing the guy. I don't know if Lucia's gonna survive a blow to the head and be like, ugh. I'm gonna be on with that thing then. I wonder if I could have juked the guy. Let me see if I can. Who's that guy? Oh, Lucia didn't die, so that is pretty good. I'm gonna go under the same impression that maybe... Yeah, there we go. Well, that was bad, eh? Oh, I juked the guy, eh? Shoom, 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 eh? Skills, eh? Had to go down, eh? As Barry and Lucia enter the engine room, they see Leon sitting on the floor. Lazy as ever. Barry! Hold it right there, Leon. If you're Leon. What? First you leave me behind and on this sinking ship, and now you're trying to order me around. I ought to wiring you, right? I ought to ring you, eh? Wiring you, oh my god, eh? Gonna wire your wire account to mine. It is you, chill out, man. I can explain it. Oh no, what was that? Sounds like the hull just exploded. The ship's floating. Flooding? Flooding, yeah. Leo, we haven't got time to argue. We gotta make it back to the submarine, do I gotta go back now, eh? Where do I gotta go, eh? I gotta go to the upper deck. That sinking feeling, eh? Wait, isn't that a game? No, that's teaching feeling, Jesus Christ. I remember that back in the day, people were really crazy about that game. And I remember that the artist behind that game really didn't like people like using a lot of his art, like in any way. So yeah, that unlocked the memory. That was a while ago, Jesus Christ. Let's see, what can I give to each of my comrades? So this thing works better on close range, especially this. I guess I'm gonna give Lucia the gun, so that I can start with her. Then Leon can start with the shotgun, and then Barry with the submachine gun. But yeah, man, that opened a close memory. Man, if I... Hopefully Lucia's not dead. Oh great, I killed the guy that I didn't have to kill, eh? This is going poorly, eh? And what do I gain? Some shotgun shells, eh? And a lot of health, but I don't have it. Let's see, who's in danger the most? Lucia. And Barry can wait a little bit. Leon can have a green herb. I like the body system we have going on over here. Also, I gotta go this way, don't I? Oh, not really. It seems like the guy over here has something. Yep. Let's see. Gotta wait for him to get close and do this. There we go. And what do we have over here? Purple earth. That's not too bad. Pip, 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 pip. Anything else that I may grab over here? Yippee! Missiles. It seems like, oh wait, hold on. Do every drop, do everything, respawns again. If that's the case, then I may be able to get a ton of stuff. Hold on. I may need to juke this guy because otherwise it's gonna be bad. I either gotta wait for that guy to go all the way over there. Alright. Well, at least the other guy is out of frame, but not really. I'm just gonna go, Ow, Well, there we go. I don't think I can find any other people. Where am I? I'm gonna go inside here because otherwise it's gonna be bad for me. Well, I mean, it was bad for me either way. Jesus. Let me respawn everything and anything. Okay, where am I? I am here. A place in which I definitely should not be. So if I want a fighting chance, I need to go where the elevator is. I definitely took the wrong turn in Albuquerque. There we go. Also, I'm glad that the game has a check for whether you have like full health or not. Because, you know, it would be really bad if you used a health item whenever you actually like... Whenever you're actually like full on health. I cannot go there, so that only tells me that I need to go here. I cannot? Then maybe I need to go over here then. I'm just gonna try to make a run for it. And hopefully, not die. Oh, would you look at that? There we go. Ow. There we go. And of course there's another some bambo over here. Come on, follow me. Yippee! And of course the other zombie comes here. I'm just gonna go. There we go. So this is just an escape sequence in which we can actually... everything can go really well or really bad. And everything so far is going really bad. Come on, another one. Yippee, what? And of course I am poisoned there. And as long as Leon doesn't die... Oh, that actually heals me as well, That's pretty good. You get this, and you also get this. Fascinating, Running out of bullets, running out of bullets, running out of bullets, running out of bullets. Running out of bullets. Man, will I even have enough for the guy? I guess if anything, I'm just gonna make a run for it every minute. If I go here, that would be a bad idea. You can follow me all you want. Oh yeah, Leon's back. He's like, yo fam, did you miss me? Oh, come on. Look at... It's gonna make a run for it. There we go. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to make these enemies go back to where they came from. Anyways, let me try and see if I can find something cool over here. Well, not really, I didn't find anything. But yeah, Leon's back with the team. Another life to be aware of. Another mouth to feed. Beep, 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 beep. But also it helps us with you know, dealing with multiple enemies and multiple weapons as well. So that is not too bad. Jesus Christ. Also, this guy looks like PewDiePie, eh? The one in the frame, eh? And of course I gotta kill 2 of them, man. There we go. Going, there we go. Ooh, that was exciting. Hey, yo, eh? That's what she said, eh? This guy may have something, eh? There we go. But yeah, that kinda looked like PewDiePie, eh? More hang-on bullets, who would have known, eh? And the zombies are actually like following me. Okay, but that blue zombie in the red dress was such an aesthetic, eh? It is a nice combination of colors, eh? I love it, eh? I cannot go there, I need to take the long route. Also, this zombie has something. I wonder what it could be, eh? Maybe a cosplay is in order, eh? There is a zombie that is quite popular with the fan base. That it has had a ton of cosplays being done of that zombie. It's Resident Evil 2 one. I do remember that the name of the zombie is Misty. Well, we call her Misty because she looks like Misty from Pokemon. Like she has like a sports top, shorts, and some Converse sneakers. So she looks like Misty, eh? And there's a ton of cosplays of her. You've been blue for a cosplay before. Might do it again this year. Well, I mean, I guess you could do the cosplay of the zombie, eh? That would be a very obscure cosplay, actually, like a very, very, very good one. And people could be like, yo, gamer? You know, eh? But yeah, please do, eh? Also, look at this zombie being all sneaky, eh? Do I want to kill the zombie? Yes. I was thinking Halo for Cortana. That could also work. If you, I mean, it depends. Are you like planning on doing it with a bodysuit or with body paint? Because depending on what you go with, it could be either more expensive or less expensive, I guess. Like body paint obviously takes the most amount of skill, right? But if you go with a bodysuit, I guess that could work like better. I guess I could knife this guy. Hold on, let me knife his ass. There you get a bodysuit. You have one for Midna. I believe I saw your Midna cosplay. I don't remember. I haven't checked a lot of your cosplays now that I think about it. But yeah, if you have one for Midna, then maybe that could also work. Well, not really. It is a different color, and I don't think painting a bodysuit sounds like an easy to do task. So yeah, if you want to do one for like Cortana, that one could double as a Zero Suit Samus, because she also has a similar color going on, I believe. This guy has something, Would it be worth it though? I guess we can figure this out. There we go. I hope it's worth it. It wasn't that worth it, but it wasn't. It also wasn't that bad. Beep, 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 beep. Or maybe that can be another idea for a future cosplay, a Serious Suit Samus one. I hope that I can find a lot of items over here. Beep, 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 beep. You know what I've been thinking about? If somebody happens to do a Serious Suit Samus cosplay, I feel like one in which she also has, like, not leather boots, but like, you know those boots that have like fluff, like on the ankles, like on top of the boots, like short boots, but with fluff on the ankles, and also a jacket similar to the one that Leon uses, but also with fluff as well, like in the collar and around the wrists. That could also work. That would be like a Texan kind of deal of Serious Suit Samus. I don't know. It sounds like a good outfit in my mind. I just love fashion. Fashion is really cool. I may not look like it and I may not mention it, but I like the idea of, you know, making outfits and stuff like that. Outfits that I cannot definitely use because, you know, nor I have the body to use those outfits, nor I have the money to buy them, But you can definitely do a lot of cool stuff with very little, I guess it's worth, it's always nice to dream, I'm just gonna try to avoid this zombie, And by avoiding, I mean escaping the confrontation, There we go. I like the bot says woo. Just made a mix of nostalgia and creativity. Definitely close to the place I should be at. It seems like I cannot go here, so I'm just gonna have to take the long route. Could it be possible that I can go to different places? Oh, look, it's the guy. I'm gonna try and see if I can avoid him somehow. But first, let me see if I can find anything over here. Oh yeah, another thing that I may be missing would be the gas thingy. Where was the gas thingy again? It may be in the operation room. That would be the 4th floor. So definitely not over here. I don't think there's any zombies around, but I don't think there's also like any drops or anything. So let me go to the 4th floor. And hopefully I won't die. At least that's where I think that the gas gun may be, because according to the map, I mean, I guess I could just check. Hold on. Gas launcher on the control panel on the east side rune appears when playing as Leon and Lucia and Barry have left the ship. Then maybe I already missed it. Where exactly could it be? Oh, here it is! Insert flatulent joke here, When faced with too many enemies, use this weapon. One hit will clear a whole room. Whoa, Gas launcher, man, but I've already missed the ammunition for it. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I can still get some? I highly doubt it. Yeah, I would have to go all the way from to where I came from in order to get the thing. I guess it's just gonna It's gonna be useful for the final boss, if anything. Eh? It is nice that the gas launcher does kill like a ton of enemies in one sitting. Eh? But you know, it may be a little already too late for that. Eh? Oh, also I do gotta take the other elevator. Let me drink some water. It's been a little bit. Hold on. Yum, 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 yum. Getting my water on. Get them water. There we go. Let's see what my last and final encounter with death would be like. I don't have a ton of ammunition. So hopefully nothing bad will happen then. Excuse me. I'm glad that this guy is just patiently waiting for me. I don't think that's a good idea. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna die as Barry if I do this. Actually, I cannot even escape. Lucia, you can. There we go. It is funky how the thing actually has like the same sound as when normal enemies like die. Oh man, I don't have any more assault rifle ammunition. I guess I'm just gonna have to do with the shotgun. Suddenly out of the darkness, the creature lounges, grabbing Lucia and pulling her into the sea. I don't believe this, Leon. Wait here. I'm going in after her. Leon waits for Barry to surface. Pulling Lucia from the ocean, they both make it onto the deck of the ship. Yippee! Take it easy, girl. You're going to be alright. That's it. Deep breath.
Oh, jeez. Not again.
Uh-oh. Eerily standing behind Barry and Lucia is another Lucia. Very W, but now we have two Lucias who could be who's gonna be the real one. Lucia 1. What's going on? I'm Lucia, eh? Lucia 2. Don't believe her, I'm Lucia, eh? Don't either of you move a muscle, eh? I'm gonna shoot you both, eh? She's lying, I'm the real Lucia, Barry, look at her. Lucia nicks her hand with a knife and oozes red blood, eh? Ouch, good thinking, Lucia, eh?
I don't believe it.
It's turning into another creature, eh? Oh, and there's a ton of zombies around as well, eh? I don't think I can necessarily... Ow. Ow. There we go. Yippee, we did it, eh? No very sandwiches today, eh? Let's get out of here let's get out of here while we got the chance. Move it. Barry, Leon, and Lucia finally make it into the deck of the subway. Wait, was that it, eh? Look, the starlight, she's going down. Or under, the starlight. Not the starlight, but the starlight, eh? The three look at the distance as the starlight tilts upright and prepares to sink into the freezing cold watery depths. Like another boat that we all know.
Looks like we finally made it.
Yeah, it looks like we're going home, Lucia. Oh, Barry, you don't know what this means to me, eh? Your hand, it's gotten, it's not healing, eh? You're right, and my ears aren't ringing anymore.
That means
I've lost my powers, I'm normal now, eh?
Hey guys, I'm getting through the headquarters. HQ, this is Leon. Mission accomplished. We're heading home.
But he has green blood now. Uh-oh, eh? Uh-oh, eh? Uh-oh, eh? And that's the end of Resident Evil Gaiden, eh? Wow, eh? Shout out to Shinji Mikami, the Mandalorian, eh? And yep, that's the end of Resident Evil Gaiden, eh? Maybe Lucia will make an appearance in Resident Evil 9, eh? Yeah, green. Oh, I wonder what that means. I wonder why Leon is, you know, bleeding green blood. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
You win.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the G's. Well, yeah, that's basically why people think that this game is not canon, because apparently the, you know, the Leon that we have now is apparently another BOW. So, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right, you know. So, I really don't think this game is canon, but, you know, until they say otherwise. Then I guess it's sad that we haven't had a game in which Barry and Leon have, you know, gone together and been like, yo, we're pals. But yeah, that's the end of the game, eh? The game is definitely not as bad as people say it is. It is definitely like worth a playthrough, I would say. And I'm not so sure if I'm gonna get all the retro achievements for this game. Maybe on my own time, as I always say, but I don't know. But yeah, it is a snack of a game. It is not that long, but also not that short. And yeah, I believe it's worth a playthrough, as I said. A lot of people may say otherwise. A lot of people may say, this is not Resident Evil I like at all. And you know, the fact that this game is not canon may also deter some people. But hey, they thank you for playing. Like, how you know, what else would anybody want? They are being polite, But yeah, there we go. So yeah, I mean, this is like a 7 out of 10, like a 7.5 out of 10. This is not bad, but also not necessarily like the best game ever. But I can see this being like one of, not the top 10, but maybe the top 20 of somebody's, you know, list of games. So that is pretty interesting, And I'm glad that I gave it a playthrough, It's definitely been an experience, My ears, But then, the beat drops. You know it, So yeah, I'm glad that I played it. I'm glad that I gave it an honest playthrough. And I already knew the end. But, you know, it is always nice to see how things go there. I didn't expect the plot twist of Barry being like, I'm with Umbrella now, And then obviously he was like, I'm not with Umbrella now, You know, I didn't expect that, But it is nice that we found those little nice surprises along the way, you know. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. This has been my playthrough of Resident Evil Gaiden. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it, just as much as I did. And yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. Don't go yet, let me see who we can raid, so we can enjoy my ears, Jesus Christ, so that we can, you know, have everything and anything, going. So let me see who's live. Candy Quartz is live. Candy Quartz is giving a playthrough of Silent Hill 3 to everybody. So let us visit Candy Quartz. If you guys love survival horror games and everything and anything, then you guys are gonna enjoy Candy Quartz's playthrough. So here we go. Raid. Candy Quartz. There we go. I usually don't tend to do raid messages, but I don't know what raid message can we say to Candy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything else. I really don't have anything in mind, eh? So let's just go raid the candy quartz. Eh? Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Twitch.tv/Gongan, Discord Gongan, those are my links. I hope that you guys will have an amazing day. And the tip of the day is remember to tie your socks together so that way you won't lose a pair. And that way you won't be like, oh, where is the other sock? At least that's what I do whenever I don't use socks. I just tie them together so that way I won't lose pairs. So that's basically it. Well, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'll see you guys later. And say hello to Candy Quartz. Bye-bye. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye-bye.